Oh, hey there, folks. Welcome to Turbo Tom's Totally Tubular 10-minute podcast. Yo-ho. This episode... Damn it. I'm going to start over because I fucking can, because this is my podcast. And we're still going to keep it right at 10 minutes. All right. Oh, hey there, folks. Welcome to Turbo Tom's Totally Tubular 10-minute podcast. Nailed it. Yeah. This is episode 2, and this episode is brought to you by Michigan Sawmill Sales. They were my sponsor for 2022, and they are a company that sells sawmills and wood splitters and stuff like that out of Michigan, and actually met them in Michigan while working a lumberjack show. And yeah, I was really grateful to have them. Have their support throughout the season in 2022. For those of you that don't know, it's kind of tough to make decent money in this sport without the help of sponsors. So I am very grateful for their support, and hopefully I can work with them again this year. So let's get into it. We're gonna put a song or something cool there. And all right. So let's see, a little update. Nothing new on my ankle. Still rocking the boot when I'm walking, unless I got my crutches. You might have saw on my Instagram story, I posted that I have my crutches. The reason I bring that up is because I had that super cool cup holder, technically a beer holder. And actually, back when I had that surgery, it used to hold my spit cup as well. But yeah, I basically took like one of those cup holders that you can like put on like your window or something, and I just like screwed it to my crutch. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, I go next week for my 2-week checkup. So kind of seeing what that's gonna tell me. So yeah, and anyways, so I've got a couple cool things to talk about. Jesse Dumas and Mark Boquin and I have all been working, meeting every week, trying to create a podcast. We right now the name is called The Log Jam, but we're still we're allowing ourselves to continue to think of maybe a potentially better title. So if any of you guys have any ideas, feel free to leave them in the comments. We'd love to hear what your ideas are. And so we did a pilot episode this Wednesday, and it's all put together. So I'm probably gonna post that tonight. Today is what is today? I'm gonna post it. I'm going to post it today, which is February 3rd. So if you're listening to this anytime after February 3rd, it should be on my YouTube channel, as well as Mark Boquin's YouTube channel. We're not exactly sure if one day we might create its own YouTube channel or keep posting it on Mark and I's. We just have a big following, so we want to kind of use it to help promote the podcast. So that's exciting. We're still working out some kinks. You'll notice you'll hear in the podcast, if you check it out, we're still kind of working out a bunch of technical stuff. So it's a pilot. It's about 40-minute long. So that's actually longer than we thought. So that's actually a lot of fun. I look forward to that every week. It's kind of an opportunity for me to hang out with some of my best friends, since I don't have any best friends up here in Vermont. So yeah, so that's cool. A guy named Hunter McIntyre. He is he's a world-class athlete. He's done Spartan races. He's done high rock. He's done a bunch of stuff. He got in touch with me a while back now, just kind of asking some questions about the sport. But he's got his podcast, and it's called Morning Wood Radio, and he invited me on to that podcast Monday, which will be 4th, 6th at, I think it's live 10:30 Eastern time. So I will put the link in the description. You can check that out. You can always watch them back if you're not there to watch it live. So I'm really excited to get on that podcast. That's pretty cool. And eventually I'll definitely probably have him either on this podcast or the Log Jam podcast. So he's super cool guy. So I'm super excited about that. Also a guy named, his name is Sebastian Canelli, and he's a comedian, and he does what's called Loud About Nothing podcast, and he does. I guess he does a traveling show. I don't know a whole lot about it, and I've never seen it, but I guess he does a traveling show where he goes to comedy clubs and he finds a local legend and interviews them, and of course, I'm sure makes it funny. I again have never seen it, but I was invited to be a part of that on February 18th, and that show is at 7:00 at the Vermont Comedy Club. So that should be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to that. I love comedy, so I'm stoked. That'll be a lot of fun. We'll talk about chainsaw carvers and timber sports, I guess. I mean, I don't know what else. I'm not really sure what that whole thing is going to entail, but that should be exciting. There are a couple improv classes that day that I thought about signing up for. I don't know. We'll see. I've been interested in doing some improv classes, and there was even a stand-up comedy class that ran through January, and I just didn't want to spend the money on it at this point. I've got a lot of axes and saws to buy for good old timber sports. So I held off on that, but definitely going to be at the Vermont Comedy Club at 7:00. I'm not sure exactly of the traveling show that it's called. But I will put the link in the bio to Sebastian's Instagram page as well as his podcast page, so you guys can check that out. And I'll be sharing it all on my Instagram as well. And just so you guys know, the links to any of my social media platforms, and including Michigan Sawmill Sales, their website, and all that good stuff, my chainsaw carving website, all that, YouTube, TikTok, is all in the bio of my Instagram as well as the bio of my TikTok. You could just check out my link tree for the links to all of that. So, yeah. All right. So we have 3 minutes left, about 3.5 minutes left. Oh no, what happened? Oh, hold on. While recording, you could not change the camera setting. What happened? We did something wrong. Oh, we're back. Okay. Oopsie doopsie. We're going to have to do something there to make that cool. I accidentally turned my camera off. Sorry, guys. Okay. So to get back into it, I was saying we have about 3.5 minutes left. Now we only have 3 minutes left. And I'm just going to bring it over to, I'm going to share with you guys a little bit of I'm just going to answer some questions on my TikTok. I have a bunch of them saved, but this one's right at top. So I will, I'll just go ahead and do which ones I can access easier since I only have a couple minutes left here. So I'm going to play this video once, and it's that new trending song that's like, Dumb Ways to Die. And this video is of me winning my 90-foot speed climbing world title back in 2018 against Cassidy Shear. And I just pretty much sent it on the way down, and it was I've posted this video a bunch of times, so I always kind of feel guilty about reposting it, but it's like one of the best camera angles for that climb, and it just fits so well with this trending sound, so I had to use it. So I'm going to play it once here. Okay, I'll mute that again. And basically what you're seeing there is me knowing that I'm behind. Actually wasn't a great climb. I slipped a few times on the way up, and so I knew I was behind at the top of the pole, so I had to kind of send it. And I'm not great at like keeping my body centered, so a lot of times I can bail big, put in a couple gaps, but my body always kind of wanted to shift to the right. So I remember this year specifically, I would rather not hip slide. But I knew it was I kind of just let it happen. I didn't really, again, didn't want to, but I knew if I wasn't going to fight it, is what I told myself. I'm going to put in a big bail, put 2 in, and if my body wanted to shift that way, then I was just going to let it. And that's exactly what happened. So I put my 2 in, turned to the side, and put the last 2 in right underneath my leg. Old Cassidy Shear there, didn't think I got that last gaff in. And there's not a lot of dynamic upward motion. But I was falling back, and I know that gaff hit the tree. I will say when I hit the pad, I wasn't sure where on the tree I was. I was going so fast, but I knew my gaff hit it that last time. So suck it. I'm just joking. All right. I guarantee I'm at 10 minutes now. Oh man, we've got like 30 seconds left. You know what, folks? We're going to get to this next time. We're going to get to the comments. We're going to get better at this. Maybe this needs to be a longer podcast, but for now, I got you guys updated on some cool stuff happening. Definitely stay up to date by checking out my social media pages and check out my YouTube channel and Mark Boquinn's YouTube channel through our links. And yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Hold on. Let's do this. And I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for watching the Turbo Tom Totally Tubular 10-minute podcast. Yo-ho. That was more than 10 minutes. That was like 10 minutes. And now it's 45 seconds. Yo-ho.